So Activision have just ordered a cease and desist on the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer mod. Something that a lot of people are excited for. It was due to come out today on August the 16th, especially if you were an OG Call of Duty player that was around during the Modern Warfare 2 days back in 2009, or even if you weren't, because Modern Warfare 2, I'm talking about the OG one, the original, not the latest crappy remaster, because it's impossible to go back and play the multiplayer on that game anymore because of mods. It's modded to shit. Everyone's running hacks, cheats, aimbot. You can't play a multiplayer game of Modern Warfare 2 anymore. That's on both PC and console. So if you were around during 2009 and got to play that game when it was relatively new, you will know how good it was and how much anyone that would like to go back and play it now is missing out on. And so a company, I'm going to call them that, by the name of H2 Multiplayer, came up with a solution by recreating and improving the whole Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer experience as a mod for Modern Warfare Remastered. All you would have to do is buy that game on Steam, download H2's multiplayer mod, and you could play the whole OG Modern Warfare 2 experience, which included all of the original maps. I'm pretty sure all of the OG guns, all of the OG kill streaks, or at least a lot of them, along with a load of improvements and new content as well, a new level up system. The H2 mod has also created some new maps, along with including the OG Modern Warfare 1 maps from 2007, old and new camos, new challenges. Basically, by modding the remastered version of Modern Warfare that we got in, I think it was 2016, along with Infinite Warfare, they recreated the entire Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer for people to play. Since the OG version is so screwed, it's unplayable, and Activision refused to do anything about it. I can't really blame them. It is a really old game. They're not going to spend their time doing that. And so it was left up to the community, and their solution to that was to create a mod that would allow you to play it, or at least a version that was as close as you were ever going to get. That mod was due to come out today on August the 16th. However, as I'm sure you could have guessed, and a few people even predicted a couple of days ago, just as it was due to release to the public, and by the way, this mod was totally free, you only had to own the game, they put out this tweet where they said, "Today, our team members received a cease and desist order on behalf of Activision Publishing in relation to the H2M mod project. We are complying with this order and shutting down all operations immediately and permanently." So there we go, Activision have shut down the Modern Warfare 2 mod. They don't want people getting their hands on this, and this wouldn't be the first time Activision have done something like this. We've had loads of mods for different Call of Duties over the years. Some of them have been rightfully shut down by Activision, mods that give people advantages and would ruin the game for regular players. However, something like this does nothing of the sorts and would only benefit Activision, or at least that's one side of the argument, because in order to play this Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer mod, you need to own Modern Warfare Remastered. A lot of people already do, but a lot of people don't, so this has meant as of late, over the past couple of weeks and days, people have been going to purchase that game on Steam, putting money in Activision's pocket. Up until I think yesterday or the day before, it was on sale for like $20. Hundreds of people bought the game just to access this mod. Otherwise, this game is totally dead. I think it's got like a couple of hundred concurrent players. No one's playing or really buying this game anymore. However, because of this mod, people were starting to buy it or play it again, to the point where it became, I think, the third highest selling game on Steam this week, making Activision money. And now that everyone's brought it, the day that this mod's due to release, they order a cease and desist to the creators of the mod and shut it down, meaning everyone that brought it over the past week or so just for this reason has totally wasted their money. You can get a refund on Steam, but because a lot of people in that time would have put a few hours into the game, I don't know the limit on how much of the game you can play until your refund isn't valid anymore, but a lot of people who brought this game just for the Modern Warfare 2 mod won't be able to get a refund anymore. A lot of this to me doesn't make sense. Activision knew this was coming out, so why wait until the day of release or the day before to shut it down? Why not order a cease and desist, or at least tell the modders, look, don't do this, don't release this, we're not going to let it happen, even though yes, you're technically putting money into our pockets because you need to own our game to get it. If they didn't want people playing this, why not order a cease and desist months ago, or at least tell the developers, don't put any more effort into it because we're going to have to shut it down? And the only valid reason, I hate saying that I can see as to why Activision would want to shut this down is because, one, they don't want the focus to be taken away from their latest Call of Duty Black Ops 6. If people are going back to play one of their older games, that other than the initial purchase of the game won't be really earning them any more money through microtransactions and stuff like that. If Activision think they're going to be losing thousands of players to this Modern Warfare 2 mod, instead of that focus being on their up and coming latest game, Black Ops 6, that's one belief I can see Activision having, even though I think it's stupid. They think this mod will take away people's focus from Black Ops 6. Or the other conspiracy is that somewhere later on down the line, they plan on doing this for themselves, releasing an official version of the OG Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. In my opinion, that time's passed now. They released a remastered version of Modern Warfare 2, but just decided to give us the campaign. I mean, we all know why they did that. They could have easily given us Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer remastered if they wanted to, but they didn't. That door is still open for them. In a year or two, if one of their new Call of Duties isn't going well, they can say, hang on, if you buy that game, you also get access to Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer remastered as well, just like they did with Infinite Warfare, releasing Modern Warfare 1 remastered along with it. So that could be another reason why they don't want this mod to exist. I think it's because they believe it will take customers away from Black Ops 6. But the whole thing's ridiculous to even let the developers of this mod, which put so much time and effort into it, clearly, and by the way, it's a free product, they're not charging anything. They're not saying give us $10 for access to this mod. It's totally free. You just have to own the original game, of which all of that money goes to Activision. Activision are only benefiting from this mod being there. You know, it's putting a positive light on Call of Duty. There's nothing negative about this from a marketing point of view for them up until they ordered this cease and desist, because, well, now everyone's going crazy. People are rightfully pissed. To expect today to be playing Modern Warfare 2 again, finally, safely, Activision has pretty much forced the community to do this, by the way, by not fixing the OG Modern Warfare 2. That multiplayer is unplayable. They forced the community to come up with a solution for themselves by creating a mod. This is the only way to play that game, and then you've just gone and shut it down. And by the way, the mod's nowhere near perfect. It's built up on Modern Warfare 1 remastered. It contains a few bugs, glitches, things that aren't exactly right. The game looks good, but it doesn't have the graphics of a new Call of Duty. It doesn't look as nice or polished as something created by Activision themselves would be, or one of their studios. But as far as a mod goes, so much effort was put into this just to try and allow people to experience the OG MW2 multiplayer again. And well, that's not happening now. You can see how annoyed everyone is over on Twitter. All of the comments basically saying, why? This isn't hurting anyone. This is only making Activision money. If they want to go down the route of thinking it's going to hurt their latest Call of Duty, I doubt it. People were never going to play one. They were always going to play Black Ops 6 and this Modern Warfare 2 remaster, but BO6 for a lot of people still would have been the main game. And well, as you can see, everyone's now absolutely review bombing Modern Warfare Remastered. Its recent reviews have changed to overwhelmingly negative, and all of the reviews, of which there are 10,000 of them, are now rated as mixed. And also, like I said, because you have to own Modern Warfare Remastered to play this, if you look at the player count, because over the past week or so people had been buying this game and jumping on it again, ready to play this mod, the player count shot up, because before then, literally before August the 11th, about a week ago, the average player count on this game was like 200, 100, and then this month it shot up to 2,500 just because of this mod. The player count on PC hasn't been as high for this game since its release back in 2017 or 2016, sorry, when it had 6,000 players. It quickly dropped to the hundreds, and then over the past week jumped up again to 2,000 plus. This mod was clearly about to revive what was a dead game and give people a reason to load it up again and play it, but yeah, of course, Activision can't allow that to happen, and as soon as Activision order a cease and desist, any normal person isn't going to fight that. Activision have so much power and money, and even then, not to side with Activision, but if you are using their assets, then they have all the right to do this, but morally, as they do with a lot of other mods, they could easily choose to let it slide. But no, and it's been interesting to see some of the replies from some people that work really close with Activision. For example, FaZe Clan, which tweeted out, "We are begging you guys to reconsider this decision, Activision. To be clear, we have zero involvement in this project, outside of being massive fans. We were excited to produce hill cams on the H2 mod. Their team made it a requirement to purchase the original Modern Warfare Remastered, published by you guys. An excellent asset to onboard players to your product. This is harmless fun and community building, something we feel Call of Duty desperately needs. Please do the right thing and let the kids play their game." Hex from Optic also had his say.
It's like they can't get out of their own way to allow for a community to be passionate about a game that they all fell in love for. Now, I would understand if these mod people were charging people to get in there. I understand if these mod people were charging for skins that they make, that they collect money on. I understand all that, but if it's just a simple mod that increases the quality of the movement and of the visuals of said game, which no one is currently playing because it's so old, then why interfere at that level? Don't you got bigger things to fucking worry about?
So yeah, something that was supposed to be fun, harmless fun at that for the community. No one was getting hurt from this, as people do with a lot of mods. This one was purely just to allow people to actually play the OG Modern Warfare 2 again, since it's just not something you can do anymore because it's ruined. This was just to allow people to experience what we did back in 2009, along with some new improvements to it as well. But Activision, the day before it was due to release, after everyone went out and brought the game, have shut it down. Whether they'll change their minds after seeing the community's reaction, I doubt it. I don't think they'll give in to that pressure. They'll probably think, give it a month or so, and people are just going to give us more money through Black Ops 6. But from a community point of view, I know a lot of people were excited for this. It is a shame, and I also feel sorry for the developers, knowing how much time and effort they would have put into it, especially knowing it was a free product. They weren't making any money off this. This was purely for the fans. This is something that Activision themselves should have been doing, or should have done when the Modern Warfare 2 Remastered released years ago. Yeah, I don't know. Is it greed? Is it the case of them wanting to do this themselves later on down the line? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Drop a like rating if you have. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel to stay up to date with the latest content, and we'll see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.